The more things change, the more they stay the same with the UN Security Council on the plight of Palestinian people. Meetings such as the one on Wednesday are an excellent example as UN member states piled on Israel to uphold its obligations under international law. France pointed out the demolition of Palestinian houses and buildings by Israeli bulldozers in occupied territories.
It must be possible, therefore, to promote development in Zone C for the benefit of the Palestinian people. Moreover, ending the demolition and confiscation efforts is clearly a humanitarian imperative, and we regret the 16 demolitions that took place only yesterday in the course of one single day.
Tiny Luxembourg snagged an early speaking spot and made the most of it, blasting Israel's settlement building program, saying it regretted statements recently made by the new Israeli government calling for a strengthening of that program. Now, the meeting was kicked off by Jeffrey Feltman, the UN's Undersecretary General for Political Affairs, who once again called for due process for Palestinian prisoners and a complete halt to all settlement activities. Here, he pointed out the rising fiscal needs of the Palestinian Authority.
The financial viability of the Palestinian Authority remains at stake, and we continue to call for donors to step up their financial support. The budget approved by the Palestinian Cabinet on 28 March for the 2013 fiscal year reflects fiscal discipline, yet reveals the Palestinian Authority's continued and increased dependence on external aid to cover its expenditures in the short term.
Feltman, an American, made no mention of Israel's periodic confiscation of the tax money it collects from Palestinians on behalf of the Palestinian Authority, the last instance of which occurred last year in response to Palestine's successful bid for a higher status in the UN General Assembly. Russia said that mutual trust must be established, but the means it gave to do so are well known.
Especially important here, in our view, is the halting of settlement activities and the resolution of pressing humanitarian issues, including ones related to violation of international humanitarian law with regard to Palestinian detainees and prisoners.
In its statement, Israel once again blasted the Palestinians as the roadblock to the peace process and spent time trying to demonize Iran. Israel did not address the settlement and prisoner concerns brought up by most speakers, however, and the Security Council didn't take any action. Expect the same discussion with different details in 1 month's time. Hank Flynn, Press TV, New York.